Espathra EX might be the most annoying deck in the form. Okay, maybe it's not the most annoying. Snorlax is in the game, but Espathra EX is a annoying attacker to fight against, especially if you're playing Charizard. A Charizard, it's not impossible for Charizard to beat Espathra, but it is incredibly difficult to work through the kinks between having to attach an extra energy to the grass weakness and all that. And Banette adds a whole other level to this deck. It has done decently well, number of day twos in major tournaments, and then also got multiple in the top 64 at the Brazilian regionals. So Espathra EX, a deck on the rise that we're going to talk about today. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Espathra EX. It is a stage 1 Pokemon, or yeah, it's a stage 1, evolves from Flittle, 260 HP grass type. So it's a little on the lower side for an EX Pokemon, and it has the ability Dazzling Gaze, where as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon cost 1 colorless energy more. And a lot of decks are not really built to accommodate to attach an extra energy per turn, which can be incredibly problematic for them to deal with. Our attack is not the best. Psyball for 1 psychic energy does 30 damage plus 34 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. So you're not necessarily looking to take massive one-shots with this. You're trying to do decent amounts, maybe take a 2-hit KO on a multi-prize Pokemon, but you're hoping that between this ability and your steady attacks that you can take the win by not necessarily brute force, but holding them off long enough to take the win. And new to Espathra these days, and it's become like a mandatory in the deck, is Banette EX. And this is a very cool card where its Everlasting Darkness attack does 30 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand, which is brutal for opponents because that just stops them from being able to use their Ultra Balls, switch cards, and so on. And it's going to be very tough for your opponent to set up if you get the first turn on your turn 2, play Banette, item lock, and you're going to see how disastrous item lock can be for certain decks in the game in this video. I think certain matches that are unwinnable for Espathra because they rely on your opponent having energy become winnable matches thanks to Banette EX. So together, they become a very potent combo. And holding this all together is the Natu and Xatu line, where Xatu's Clairvoyant Sensibility lets you attach a basic psychic energy from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon and draw 2 cards. And being able to do that helps you power up both your Espathra and your Banette, and helps you draw cards as well. So it's a really nice way to tie everything together. And then one of my favorite cards in this deck, Radiant Alakazam, lets you move 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one of their Pokemon. This can be used in certain lock strategies to trap something in the active and then move damage onto their primary attacker. It could be used to take incremental KOs on other things or soften up multi-prize Pokemon on the bench so that when they come up, you can then knock them out later. So very cool combos here. So in terms of Pokemon counts, we've got 3 copies of Flittle. We are using the 30 HP one with the free retreat. It is very much a candidate to get destroyed by Sableye, but and also there are certain basic Pokemon that have attacks that can do 30, which is very disappointing, but I like the Flittle with the free retreat because free retreat is amazing. Helps us pivot our Pokemon in and out of the active, and then can help us attach energy with Xatu. We put the Flittle in the active, attach energy to our bench Pokemon, and then retreat the Flittle from there. So we've got 3 Flittle, 3 Espathra. We've got a 3-2-1 line of Shuppet and Banette. Shuppet actually has item lock on a coin flip as well, which can be great in certain matchups. Turn 1 going second, being able to temporary item lock is very nice. 2 copies of Banette EX for that Everlasting Darkness item lock, and then Poltergeist is not bad once you're ready to get rid of the item lock, where you do 60 damage for each trainer card your opponent has in their hand. Also gives you an opportunity to look at their cards, so really nice attack there. And then we have one copy of Banette, the puppet offering one, where you can throw Shuppet and Banette in the Lost Zone and grab a supporter card of your choice from your discard pile, put it into your hand. So really nice way of recovering stuff like Boss's Orders or Iono. We've got one copy of Spiritomb to slow down Pokemon V, shut off their abilities, basic Pokemon V. So stuff like Rotom V and Raikou can't use their draw abilities, so really nice touch here. And what else do we have in the deck? We have Cleffa to help us draw up to 7 cards. This is a card you'll play turn 1, going second, throw the Cleffa in the active, draw a whole bunch of cards to get you better set up for the following turn. And then we got Manaphy to protect the bench. For trainer cards, we have 2 copies of Pokemon League Headquarters, where basic Pokemon in play need an extra energy to attack. So between this and Espathra in the active, your opponent's going to need 2 extra energy to attack, which is absolutely devastating against basic decks. 1 copy of Rigid Band, which makes your stage 1 Pokemon take 30 less damage, making Espathra a little more tanky. In particular, the Charizard matchup, this is very important because it pushes Espathra's HP past a certain threshold where it's going to be even tougher for Charizard to take that one-hit KO. Hero's Cape is amazing, it gives your Espathras or your Banettes an extra 100 HP so that you can survive that much longer. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards, grab a basic Pokemon of our choice. 3 copies of Capturing Aroma. This is our items or more Pokemon search, where we flip a coin. If heads, we get an evolution Pokemon. If tails, we get a basic. And yeah, I do find that this deck does need a lot of Pokemon search, so Capturing Aroma is going to be our backup after Ultra Ball. 2 copies of Boss's Orders to gust a bench Pokemon into the active from the bench. 2 copies of Super Rod to get any combination of 3 of basic energy and Pokemon into our deck from our discard pile. 4 copies of Professor's Research to discard our hand, draw 7. 4 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin, which lets us search our deck for 2 basic Pokemon up to 70 HP and put them onto our bench and shuffle our deck. And since most of our Pokemon, our basic Pokemon, have 70 HP or less, it's an amazing card to start with. The only thing we can't put on the bench is Radiant Alakazam with Buddy Poffin, so really nice to have that in the deck. And then lots of hand disruption with Iono, where both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of our deck, and draw equal to the number of prizes remaining. For energy cards, we've got 11 energy. We have a decent amount of energy here because we want to see energy frequently so that Xatu can attach it to the Espathras and the Banettes. So your general game plan, definitely get at least 1 Flittle and a Natu down, and probably 2 Flittles, at least 1 Natu, maybe 2, and then have at least 1 Shuppet on the board. Even if you don't need item lock, you still can use the Banette to grab a supporter of your choice. We're going to be using Espathra as our sort of attack and slowing our opponent down, especially against Charizard. We want this as our primary attacker, and then where relevant, Banette's item lock can be very handy in forcing your opponent to basically not be able to play the game. All right, let's check out these matches. Bidoof. Not really sure what to do with Bidoof. I think we just got to set it up straight up. Like, they could play some weird Prime Catcher shenanigans here. We'll go Flittle and Natu. Actually, I could play Spiritomb here as well, depending on if I really think this is Charizard. No, we'll just set up straight up. We'll set up straight up. No need to get too fancy here. And we can hold off on the Alakazam for now. Alakazam is kind of a liability here, having to retreat. It is a little bit of a pain to get. Okay, they hard reset on their hand. Okay, they get their Buddy Poffins. They're going to get their Charmanders down. And we can start item locking while also setting up. We almost certain they don't run. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We definitely want the item lock play. I don't want to get rid of anything here, though. Okay, yeah, we can attach to the Flittle, draw 2 cards, get our Banette EX. Manaphy's not going to do anything in this matchup. Rigid Band is... If they get set up, we're kind of screwed anyway. So I think we can get rid of that. Let's go with the Banette. I could give them... I don't think it's worth Ionoing right now. They're going to have 5 cards. We give them 6 if we Iono right now. I would rather item lock them at least on this turn. And then on the following turn, hopefully we can get a couple of Espathras set up. But right now, they are stuck. Okay, they get their Arven, they get a rare candy. They cannot play that right now. And we're going to start moving the energy, or moving the damage to... Maybe we move it to the Pidgey? And then they can't... No, we move it to the Charmander, because they can still Charmeleon, right? Yeah, rare candy into nothing. Oh. Heroes Cape Charizard. Super annoying. Okay, then I think that settles it. We are very much going to keep moving the damage to the Charmander. Yeah. Okay, and let's go Iono here. I want to get better set up. So we will... let's go grab ourselves another Flittle. No, we want to get ourselves another... What is on our board right now? Yeah, let's get another Natu down. And let's go attach to... I think as some insurance, we'll attach to the other Flittle. Yep, there's an Espathra. That's very nice. And we can throw down the Pokemon League headquarters. And I will attach a second energy to the other Flittle. And we're just going to keep item locking. And we'll move the damage over to this other Charmander as we go. Now, there will be a point where we will knock out this Bidoof. Oh, they have a Rezu? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. I mean, at that point... At that point, like, I don't hate a Rezu, but, like, yeah, most decks are not running this card. Evolution Pokemon that don't have a rule box. Okay. It's going to help them out. It's going to help them out. Do they have a retreat, though? Do they have a retreat? They get their Charizard. We know it's in hand. They can accelerate 3 energy. They will be able to attack on the following turn. We are weak to dark. Oh, yeah, we're just going to... We're going to say goodbye to that. Let's go and... Well, Painful Spoons, once again, it's arguable. Like, how much is the damage doing? Like, if we can soften up a Pidgeot instead. I think in the immediate term, because I'm not willing to do the math in my head, let's keep softening up the Charizard incoming. We'll attach a third energy to Espathra. And let's go Capturing Aroma. Try and get ourselves another Espathra. Yes, we do. Okay. We'll go and grab the second Espathra. And let's see if we can get another... Get a Xatu here. Oh my goodness. This is about as good as it gets. And we're going to Iono away that Charizard. I don't want you to have that. And let's go. We'll just keep locking. Okay, we're looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And yeah, we'll just keep locking. Eventually, they will get Charizard up. They're going to have to burn 3 energy. They're going to have to... 2 energy to retreat, 1 to get this Charizard to attack. They will take a 1-hit KO on this Banette, at which point 30, 60, 90, 120... 3. Okay, here we go. Trap the Alakazam. Yep, that's the play. That's the play. Now we can't item lock, which is annoying, to say the least. At which point do we... I could just keep moving the damage. Yeah, we'll just disrupt again. At this point, oh yeah, this is pretty great. Let's go and attach energy to the Alakazam. Like, we're gonna get a one-shot on this Charizard no matter what. Yeah, 330, 430 HP, and we are doing 30, 60, 90, 120. Yeah, we should be getting a one-shot on this. So let's go and soften up a Pidgeot at this point. Or a Pidgey. And we'll hold on to the Hero's Cape for now. They are going to get their items. That's annoying. We will have to figure out how to take out... Tails, 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 tails. No. Oh, interesting. Now they get their Pidgeot set up, which is very annoying. They're going to get their Charizard. Okay. We'll have to figure out another plan. No guarantee we win at this point. Yeah, the Radiant Charizard is annoying. Ooh, interesting. They're going to power that up now? I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. The Radiant Charizard is annoying, but, like... I don't know if they... I think they benched it too soon. Because, like, how are you now getting... You need to get 2 more energy on that Radiant Charizard in order to attack the other spot. 4? They're going straight in? Really? Do they have it like that? Oh my goodness, double Pidgeot? Okay, so... If this is the play... If this is the play, yeah, I think we just Banette item lock over and over again. They've burned all their energy. Like, they're 6. They have 9 energy in this deck. Why? That has to be all of it, right? There's no way they're running more. Now, the concern for us is that they probably have more than one boss's orders, and they can trap this Alakazam again. They have Switch. Okay. So we're going to come in with the Espathra. They're going to knock this out. Okay. It would be nice if... Yeah, they've got their trade set up, right? They knock this out with the Radiant Charizard, but then that's it. So let's go in Mesagoza here. Let's see if we can try and get another Flittle. Perfect. Oh no, that's actually the inverse of what I wanted. I'm gonna attach 1 energy to the Banette here. Hopefully we can get... Okay. We'll get rid of the Cleffa, we'll get rid of the Banette, and we will go grab another Flittle. Do we have the 3rd Espathra? No, we don't. We're actually going to have to find a Rod at some point here. So, let's go and attach Clairvoyant Sense. And we will give them... Okay, we're going to attach Hero's Cape to the 2nd one. And I'm going to hold our hand because we have... no, we can't do that. Let's go and hand disrupt. Okay, there's the Rod. There's the Rod. That's fantastic. That's going to get us a Espathra back on the following turn. We will do exactly 360 damage, which is enough to take out this Hero's Cape Czar. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're short. Oh, no. I screwed that up. I didn't do the math properly. We might lose. Oh, wait, they're still not knocking us out. They could boss up the Banette. Yeah, that's annoying. They'll probably boss up the Banette, knock that out. That's what they should do. At which point, maybe we go in with the Xatu instead? If we can find the energy. Yeah, that whole thing. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, they're gonna go in with the... Okay. We have to take out the Radzard at this point. We have to take the Radzard. We could gamble. Like, is there 3... Yeah, because now they have to power up. They have to get 3 energy on a Charizard somehow. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Right? They knocked us out. They put the Charmander on the board. We knock out the Charmander. And then I think we're okay. I think is the play, but I could have done this better. Absolutely could have done this better. And we want to leave this Charizard on the board as long as possible. Their bench is clogged. They shouldn't have played double Pidgeot IMO. Also, oh, they don't have it. They can't attack. They need an extra energy. Oh no. So yeah, that was bad for everybody involved. Oh my goodness. Wow. We got so lucky there. Now they have no energy. We knock out their best attacker. Holy cow. Okay, they need to play... Please don't play Iono. Please don't play Iono. Play the Charmander. We'll knock out the Charmander. And... that should be enough? Okay, Arvin. Let's see. They threw so hard. Yeah, that was not... That was an ill-advised play. They're going to Super Rod back in the Radzard for sure. But it might be too late at this point. Ooh, do we try... Is it worth trying to trap... Like, is it worth item locking again? Or do we have enough? We might have enough to win the game right now. So I don't know if we need to get too greedy. I don't want to boss up the Charizard. The Charizard is easy. Oh, they just scooped. GG's. Oh, man. Not exactly the Charizard match we wanted. However, Espathra did save the day, right? Dazzling Gaze is a very annoying ability where your opponent needs an extra energy to attack. And 4 energy in that particular scenario was not going to be enough. And yeah, according to chat, they needed 6 energy with the Radzard to attack. And they were like never going to get to that point. So we put Charizard in a really bad spot there. I screwed up. I will admit, I screwed up as well. I needed an extra energy to knock out the Charizard. So I was too lazy to do the math with the Bibarel. And that was the right idea. I did have the right idea to move the damage with the Alakazam to the Charizard with the cape while I still could. But we could have taken that one-hit KO. Actually, you know what? Not taking the one-hit KO did ultimately lead to the misplay because we didn't take enough prizes for the Radzard to then come back and attack. So it all kind of worked out in a way. It was a bit of a dumpster fire match, I admit. But Espathra, they're taking the win against Charizard. GG's. All right, we're not going to get blasted on turn 1, which is nice. We're not going to bench the Cleffa right now. Let's go in Capturing Aroma. And we hit a heads, unfortunately. I think we'll go and grab an Espathra now. This is actually an absolutely horrible matchup for... Okay. We're going to go actually put the energy on the Shuppet. and we will wait. This match is horrible for the Espathra. It's great for the Banette. The Pokemon League headquarters basically does nothing, but if we can item lock them and then they just never get to set up Baxcalibur, then this match is hilarious. Okay, so yeah, I think the focus on this match is just going to be item lock them for the whole game. What? They have Pidgeot in this list? And I hope they don't run Arctibax. If they run Arctibax, this is going to be very bad. Actually, Pokemon League headquarters does matter here if we can prevent them from setting up Baxcalibur. So here we go. We're going to set up the Banette. We are going to pivot out. And we could set up... Yeah, we'll set up the Espathra so they can't just bench snipe it. We'll Pokemon League headquarters. And let's go and Iono. And hopefully we can get... Yeah, we don't even need a second energy, really. If we're just going to item lock them into Oblivion. Let's go and set up another Shuppet? Maybe another Shuppet? And we'll just, like, fully double down on the item lock here. Yeah, let's do that. And we hit the Everlasting Darkness for 30. And this is going to be a slow and painful match. I hope they do not run the Arctibax. And yeah, if we just keep... What? They got that too? Don't grab Arctibax. Please don't have the Arctibax. This is a weird list. They've got Pidgeot. Yeah, they can't play that rare candy. They can't play it. I don't know if they know that yet. I don't know if they know that yet. And are they going to let it rip on the energy? They can't let it rip on the energy right now. What? Triple Chen-Pao? Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Oh, and research too. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Let's go and... I could... Yeah, they're... Okay, let's go and... Do we need another... We'll get a Natu down. Buddy Poffin. We get a Manaphy down just in case. And probably another Flittle. And sure, we can go... Or do we go another Shuppet and just go triple Shuppet to lock them down forever and ever and ever? Yeah, let's go and play that. Okay. And we'll just keep item locking. Now, they could eventually attach enough energy to knock us out here, but, like, they are going to be so... How many? They have to attach 5 energy manually. And at some point, it would be nice to boss up this Frigibax, but... We'll hold on to the rod so we can throw the Banette back. And hopefully we can get another energy. And we can... do we want to even smack this thing? I don't think we do. And if I'm them, I probably still don't attack. They can, but what's the value in doing 180? And then they have to attach another 3 energy to even attack here. You play a lot of Chen-Pao and you would concede? Yeah. Is this deck on YouTube? We are making the YouTube video right now, I smell a bitch. This is it. This might be a really boring video. Like, they are... Okay, they're going to Hail Blade. Sure. They're going to hit the 180, but now they need to attach 3 more energy before they can even attack again. I could Poltergeist. I don't even know if I want to. Like, we just keep item locking, right? And they never get set up. So let's just Everlasting Darkness for more 30s. And at some point, if we could snipe out this, I think that's the play. If we can snipe out this Frigibax, and then, yeah, sure, we'll let them play items on that following turn. They're going to Heroes Cape the Chen-Pao too? You thought it's on YouTube. Oh, no, this isn't on YouTube yet. At some point, yeah, we need to get boss. Oh, we got rid of... I can't remember if we run more than one boss's orders in this deck. At some point, we can blast... I really don't want to, though. Irida, I really don't want them to play the rare candy. They could play a Prime Catcher here. No, there's no point in playing a Prime Catcher if they can't bump the stadium. They have the superior energy retrieval. They're still not going to be able to play it. There's the Spiritomb, and we just keep item locking. They've bench locked themselves with the triple PAL. We just need one hit on this Frigibax, and it's over. Now, I don't know if we're going to get... We need to draw a little better than we have, admittedly. They have 17 cards. The hand clipper right now would be insane. Although, yeah, there's 7 energy. They grab 2, so they have at least 10 energy in the deck. Yeah, actually, that's the other thing, is they can't play the energy retrieval cards if we keep item locking them. So at a certain point, if they're just going to attack and they're going to dump all the energy into the discard pile, and they can't get it back. So, like, really, this is just the war of attrition. And... yeah, we'll just keep locking. We have our Super Rod right here to get our other Banette back. They'll probably get the knockout on this turn, which is fine. They're going to dump more energy. They'll dump, yeah, 10 energy. And how much energy does Chen-Pao run? The fact that they might have 10 is already insane. And then we just item lock for the rest of the game. Yeah, they've got no energy. This is it. This is all of it. So, yeah, they can hit. All 10 energy is going to be in the discard pot. Like, they're not going to run. Do they run 13 energy? Yeah, this list is all surprises. Like, I don't know why they have a Pidgeot here. I don't know why they have a Frigibax here. Let's go and throw the Banette back in the deck. And the Shuppet, for that matter. There's another Banette, which is fine. Let's go and Super Rod here. And we'll go throw the Banette and the 2 energy on. Yeah, we've got another... We've got the other Shuppet here. That's all we need. So, I could even play the Research right now. I don't think I need any of these other cards. Yeah, we'll just keep item locking for now. I don't see an immediate need to rush here. They could play some Iono to reset this hand. But what? They still have more energy? Okay, so they've got 10, 11. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go Capturing Aroma. Okay, we get our third Banette down. Our Banette EX. And I'm still not worried. I'm still not worried. Wow, this is... how much energy do they have? Right? They're going to need... So if they dump 3, that's 12, right? Do they run 12? Do they run 15? I don't know. How much energy would they need to beat us by manually attaching from hand? 3, 6, 9, 12... They need 18 energy in the deck. Do they run? Is this the 18 energy Chen-Pao? It might be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely not playing that Iono. Definitely not playing that Iono. Let's just keep item locking. Yeah, there's no point in attaching to this Chen-Pao at this point if I'm just going to win on an item lock. More water energy. So yeah, they have 12 water energy, which is already above and beyond what Chen-Pao normally runs. Okay, that's it. If I would love to just boss that up. That would be nice. I don't think it's worth it. I think we can hold off on... Yeah, we're just gonna smash away. And we item lock. They don't run... They run counter cat. They don't run boss's orders. Oh, man. We could potentially set up for a one-hit KO on a Chen-Pao here. Yeah, we'll just item lock him forever, man. This is hilarious. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. If they want to sit here and take this torture. You're so happy seeing a Chen-Pao suffer like this. 3 hours later. Yeah. Oh, this is absolutely making the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know. This match is absolutely miserable for Chen-Pao, and I think they also kind of played it tough in the sense that they probably overbenched the Chen-Paos. Pidgeot's kind of a weird inclusion in the deck. Like, you're running, I don't necessarily think it's a great card. If there we go. Or they probably boss up the Espathra, right? No, everything's single retreat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's surprising, but Chen-Pao usually doesn't run boss's orders. I like boss and Chen-Pao. My list that you're going to see on Wednesday doesn't have boss, but okay, this is it. This is their one reprieve. They're going to say, bet. You can't get this Espathra out of here. I have bad news for you, buddy. Bad news for you. And we're going into the fresh Banette now. Item lock. Oh. They've got another one. How many boss's orders does this deck run? Oh my goodness. We're fine. We're fine. I promise you we're still fine. We don't run any sort of... Yeah, I'm sure. We can't we have to item lock forever. So we might have to let it rip on the research soon and potentially dig. Like, how many boss's orders what is this Chen-Pao list? But sure, if they want to play it like this, that's fine. Okay, do we refresh our hand after? Do they have a third boss's orders? Oh man, a Hero's Cape? Hilarious. Okay, I'm going to waste it just because no, we're going to hold on to the Hero's Cape for now. We're going to hold on to the Hero's Cape. Thank you so much, Dark 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 VA for the follow. Much appreciated. You're watching peak Pokemon right now. The pinnacle of Pokemon action right now. We just have to hold on for 7 more turns. And let's see how they play. Because they have no energy. There it is. They scoop. GG's. So yeah, that's the Chen-Pao matchup with Espathra and Banette. And prior to the inclusion of Banette, Chen-Pao was basically unwinnable for Espathra. But Banette is such a game changer in this matchup because Banette just item locks and they have no answer for it. Had they run the Arctibax, this would be a little bit of a better time, right? They would have been able to get Excalibur rolling, and then Chen-Pao could grab the Shivery Chill energy and then blast. But even then, and they're a high energy deck. Chen-Pao normally doesn't run 10 energy, and they would need 5 energy to knock out a Banette. They would only knock out 2 and then still couldn't win the game, but with the item lock. So, yeah, we'll take that win. The Banette EX very much showing its value here. It's going to be matchup specific, but Chen-Pao is one of the most popular decks, and you basically just obliterate it slowly and painfully. GG's, actually, because we can't... That potentially stops them from getting the Lugia set up. And then we just item lock with Banette from here. Holy cow. Banette might be hard carrying us to victory here. Now, this doesn't guarantee that we win here. Lugia is actually a much more sketchy matchup in the sense that they could just get the Archeops manually and then hit a Professor's Research, right? And then we're screwed. I actually don't want to play Pokemon League Headquarters on this turn because then we would stop the Shuppet from being able to attack. There's an Archeops. So we could still lose here. We could still lose. Therapeutic Energy. Yeah, if they get a second... If they get a Minchino or a Chinchino... Okay, hold on. If we go... Pokemon League Headquarters doesn't matter here. And the Espathra I don't think matters here either. And we grab ourselves... What do we grab? Do we grab another Shuppet? Potentially. I think we want to item lock here. So it kind of doesn't matter. Ooh, the Spiritomb's actually good. That stops the Lumineon on the following turn. So we'll do that. We will put the Hero's Cape on the Shuppet so we don't get knocked out on the following turn. And then we will Enveloping Shadow... Oh, it's flip a coin. Heads, heads, heads. Heads. Heads, please. Heads. Yes! All right, there we go. There we go. Now, can we just item lock them forever? I mean, this isn't actually gonna work in the way that I personally would like, because Chinchino you can just manually power up as well. But let's see. Let's see. Right, they are already swinging for 70 right now. If they attach from hand, that's gonna be 140. If they attach a third one, then we're screwed. Yeah, they've got the second energy. That's 140. The next one's going to be 210. And we get Iono, so we don't even have the Banette in hand. And this could be absolutely horrifying. Oh, there's the Banette. Okay. Okay, they get their Lugia V-Star. I don't think they have any Archeops out. No, they don't. They're still hitting for 140. Thankfully, we put the cape on the Shuppet so we can last a little longer, but they will two-shot this. So our item lock is only going to last for one more turn. And that is unfortunate. Okay. We will put down the Banette. Unfortunately, giving up two prizes here, potentially. Let's go and... We know their... we don't know if their hand is any good. We don't know if their hand is any good. I'm going to play Iono and get some disruption here. And we will continue to item lock them. And I actually want a second Flittle down as a pivot. So let's go and grab... Is the Espathra the play, or do we try and play for another Banette and item lock them forever? I'm gonna go with the... We're gonna go with the Flittle, and then this is... So we can also just knock out... We could potentially just knock out the Chinchino. And I don't know if I want to do that right now. I think we just item lock and say, bet you don't have... I don't want you to set up long term. We at least stall for one more turn. If they attach energy here, then it kind of is what it is. This match can be hard, right? They just bypass item lock. Well, once they get past item lock, then it's just attach a bunch of energy. Yeah, they're going to blast the 21. Yeah, they're going to do just enough damage to knock out Banette with the cape. So that's unfortunate. They still don't have the Archeops in the discard pile, which could be good for us, because now they're also going to have to get a Chinchino in play. Let's go and actually go. We'll go with another Banette here. And let's go research. And Alakazam would have been nice here. We will attach to the Espathra. And I will actually throw... We'll burn a Rod here to grab the Espathra, the Banette, and some energy. We'll retreat. And we will hit for 180. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam doesn't mean anything in this match when they have Archeops to accelerate. So let's see. Can they get the Archeops in the discard pile on this turn? If they can, like, then it kind of is what it is. We'll have to hold that L and carry on. But let's see. We can keep we can just keep Ionoing them. Just keep disrupting. We've only played one so far. We've got 2 in hand. Okay. They're gonna put the Lugia in. Try and tank. Lugia cannot one-shot, and it's very expensive for Lugia to attack. It's 5 energy, and you're not even two-shotting, or you're not even one-shotting the Espathra. So they're really trying to protect that Minccino. If their hand is bad, there's an argument to be made to not Iono them. Megan plays games. What deck are we running today? First off, welcome back, Meg. We are running Espathra Banette. So we've got Dazzling Gaze, which requires your opponent's active Pokemon to have an extra energy to attack. And then we have the Banette EX, which is Item Lock. And we just beat a Chen-Pao deck where they literally could not play the game because we item locked them into oblivion. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, you love Banette. Yeah, it's an annoying card. Its use is very situational. But ooh, y'all see the opportunity here? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Okay, they're going to V-Guard energy. That's fine. They've only got 2 cards in hand. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to retreat 1 into the Banette. You only have 2 cards. You need 4 energy to attack. I'm going to item lock you again. Good luck getting the Archeops in the discard pile. You can. They absolutely can. I don't know if they want to suffer through this. Let's see it. Let's see it. They've only got 3 cards. They need to discard 2 Archeops. But that's going to be even harder to do without being able to play items. Yeah, we could just be sitting here forever. If we knock out, if we can lock them to a point where we can take a KO on this Lugia V-Star, they need to bench a second Lugia. Okay? They're just going to try and play this. Oh, there's the research. Okay, they got rid of a... Let's see what they get. Okay, here comes the Chinchino. That's really annoying. But, again, they have to power that up manually if they want to stay in this game. Okay. Hopefully, let's go and attach energy to... I don't have to... I'm going to attach to the Espathra. We'll build that up. And we'll item lock again. Say bet. You can't get the... You don't have Archeops. You can't get them in the discard pile. They could have 2 in hand in a Professor's Research, and then we're screwed. I'm going to bet they don't. Threxes, would you lose because you will run out of cards? Hi, by the way. Potentially. I would think people would give up before playing to that. But right now, they've been very diligent. They're trying to stick it out as best they can, and hey, kudos to them. They're going to try and battle this manually. At a certain point, I think we have to build up. Like, if they're going to try and swing on the Banette, we can just knock out the Lugia V-Star, right? So how much damage are we doing? Ooh, boss. Okay. So, we are doing 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 10. We're not 210. We're not. We're going to be 10 short if we... I got to item lock him one more time. Now, boss can be annoying here, right? If they have another boss's orders, they could put themselves in a position to trap something that we don't want to trap. We don't have energy anymore, so we can't hard retreat. Right now, Psyball's a weak attack. It only does 30 damage, plus 30 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. So right now, we are doing 30, 60, 90, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Now we're doing 210. Right? They're going to hit for 200, which is fine. They're not one-shot at 220. Sorry about that. They could get the Archeops, and I could keep item locking them. I don't think we want to. Ooh, why is it 2 retreat? Oh, it's always 2 retreat. Duh. Okay, so let's go and throw. We're only gonna have one. Okay, well, we're gonna evolve one of these before we hard retreat here, and we will go and throw. Let's go throw the Shuppet back in. I really like the Banette here, and let's go and research. We'll find another energy, which is great. And we are going to hard retreat into the Espathra. They can play items now, but they don't have a Lugia V-Star. We're going to hit for 210. And they're going to draw 7, which is annoying. They can still come back. They absolutely can come back, especially now that we have... and they could potentially just boss KO this Banette with 1 energy in the Chinchino. So let's see. Oh, they just scoop. Jeez. Again, item locking, just profoundly annoying to our opponent there, not being able to get the Archeops in the discard pile. And, you know, it is a little easier in the sense that if you can get the Archeops, you can just Professor's Research, and then we're screwed. But at that point, they needed multiple turns to get a Lugia V-Star set up after we knocked out that first one, and at which point we could probably take out multiple Chinchinos, and that was going to be a very difficult road for the rest of the game for them. So we'll take another one. Well, we'll take one. I don't know what order I'm putting these matches in, so this might go first, it might go second. We'll take that win. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Espathra EX. It's a decent deck. It's been doing decently well, getting a number of day 2s and major tournaments. I don't know if it's got the sauce to be the true Charizard killer or win any major events, but if you're so sick and tired of Charizard, this does have some interesting matchups against the meta decks. Charizard is weak to Espathra. Chen-Pao you can item lock, and Lugia you can item lock, as you've seen in this video. And it's certainly fun and very annoying for your opponents to fight against. And I know I could have played some of these matchups better, in particular the Charizard one. Really embarrassing. I screwed up the math there. I knew there was a chance that I wasn't going to get the math right between the moving the damage around, but it's fine. It ended up working out in the end in a really weird roundabout way. So we're just going to take that and carry on with our lives. But for now, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. Thank you, or you can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, like I am right now. Shoutouts to everybody in the chat. Shoutouts to everybody that followed the stream while we were on right now, including Scavoni, Kako Demon, Quadardo. I mean, I'm screwing up these names so bad. Dark 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 VA, Gremlin 667, Ginger Lemon. Thank you all for the follows while we were online. And last but not least, check out the website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. YouTube, stick around, or Twitch, stick around, but YouTube, we're getting out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and we're out. Bye-bye.